Continuing our Marvel mega videos, we've got some information about the potential fact that Zack Snyder could be directing one of Marvel's biggest properties coming up in the future. Also, we have some insane, crazy Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness updates, which I don't even know if I believe, but you guys seem to like me go on this. So, yo, what is freaking good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the pop culture-based, Marvel, DC-based videos we do here on a daily basis. It really does help the algorithm. If you do subscribe, like, and share the video, it shows appreciation. Even if you're going to hit the dislike button, that still helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to see the beautiful face behind this beautiful voice talking into a Shure SM7B microphone, check me out on Instagram at Warstu. And also, if you could check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, that is my smallest platform I have. That will be very, very much appreciated. Right, let's get into this video. So, I've been sent a lot of things over the last few days. I've not uploaded in a few days about the potential factor of Zack Snyder directing the Hulk movie, which apparently is going to come off the back of She-Hulk. It's going to set up essentially Hulk going to find Sakaar, Hulk's son. So the rumor, and it's backed up from some respectable insiders like My Time to Shine and Casey Walsh, is Bruce Banner Hulk at the end of the movie is going to go looking for his son. But there's been an interesting development over the weekend that potentially Zack Snyder is going to be directing it. As you know, I'm a big Zack Snyder fan. I think his Man of Steel was very good. I think Zack Snyder's Justice League was such a better movie than the Warner Bros. Theatrical release that they dropped in 2017. So I can't actually find anyone factually with a source who's saying it, but there seems to be a lot of people talking about it on YouTube now. I always sent it multiple times to different people talking about it on YouTube, and realistically, would I love my boy Zack Snyder to make the Hulk movie? Sure, but Zack's tied up to at least 2024, which does actually line up when this movie could potentially come. So I believe, yes, Marvel could be looking at Zack Snyder. I don't think Kevin Feige's too far out there to be scared to use Zack Snyder. He knows Zack Snyder has a huge following. He knows that all the DC fanboys who are Snyderverse fanboys would literally watch anything Zack makes. So it would be a very smart business move to get the Snyders, because you know, if you get Zack Snyder, you also get Deborah Snyder. His wife also generally works on the same movies and TV shows that he does. So I think that would be a very big move if Kevin Feige could do that. As we know, Zack Snyder is currently tied up with his stuff that he's doing with Netflix, but that would be a very, very interesting move if that was going to be replaced. So, on a recent video, we spoke about the information that Doctor Strange 2 most likely will be getting a trailer at the Super Bowl. So would Moon Knight. So would Thor 4, potentially. But according to Moth Culture, who dropped the information first, and then for some reason, no one believed this account, and then Daniel RPK said it on Patreon, said, yeah, we're going to get a TV spot there. And realistically, guys, anyone on... I literally could have asked someone on the train if we're going to get this, if we're going to get some kind of trailer, TV spot at the Super Bowl. They're like, yeah, bro. So, the rumor details apparently go as followed. Rumor, Super Bowl TV spot, roughly 30 to 40 seconds, which does line up with a lot of the TV spots at Super Bowl because it's so freaking expensive. Millions. I think it's like 5 million if I remember. Wanda is crying in the middle of the field with bloodstains on her shirt. Chavez and Strange visit a world made of bones and skulls. A female voice says she is one of the greatest threats in the multiverse. Is that Wanda Maximoff? As we know, Wanda is the overall villain. Yeah, she really is. And then there's some more details that come out. This came out a little bit after. The initial story there came out January the 31st. This one here came out the 1st of February. So, rumor, Doctor Strange 2. More footage of Christina's wedding. No, we've seen that in the first, I guess you could say, teaser trailer that dropped in the post-credits scene for Spider-Man No Way Home. One and the Minotaur are fighting Santish, I believe that's how it's said. Doctor Strange fighting Mordo, but this time Strange doesn't have handcuffs. Now, the next bit, which is gonna make you freak out, has kind of been backed up. So, one of the people working on Doctor Strange 2, a cast member, tweeted out this. Now, this is why I believe there could be a crazy cameo in the trailer. Ha ha ha, wait until you see the next trailer. Interesting. Now, this is a cast member. I can't verify if they actually worked on it, but let's just roll. Let's just roll with it. So, the next bit, I think, is what they're inferring to. But let's be honest, guys, this rumor's been on the internet for years. Captain Carter revealed, and John K, Mr. Fantastic, or people think he's going to be Mr. Fantastic. Also, the dude behind The Quiet Place, John K is teased picking up the shield. So, as we know, based on every plot leak I've been over, John Krasinski, John K, as I like to call him, because you guys can't understand how to say that word, so I just say John K to say it's easier for you guys. He's allegedly supposed to be Mr. Fantastic, a variant in this movie. His wife, Emily Blunt, is also supposed to be Invisible Woman, potentially. So this is the part I believe that the cast members going on about that's going to freak out, but realistically, everyone already knows that. There's also some other tidbits out there. Several Doctor Strange 2 cameos have under 2 minutes of screen time. Captain Obvious. Actually think that people understand what a cameo role is. That would roll up with being a cameo. And as we've previously said, Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider, will be in this movie and has blue flame and armored sleeves. Now, I can't confirm or deny if that is actually real, but it's pretty much a common known fact that Doctor Strange will have an appearance of Ghost Rider in it. We just can't confirm or deny which version it is. It's pretty much factual news now because there's an image going around of Tom Cruise, green screen, and from what I have been told and from what I understand, he is 100% going to be a variant of Iron Man. So any plot leak you come across with the information about Tom Cruise being Iron Man is pretty much legit. I was also told any test screener, they're going to pull back all these cameos because they don't want it to get out. They can't even trust people who work for Disney, husbands, wives, all this kind of stuff for people, cast and crew. They can't even trust them people, which it's not funny, but I also do feel like these companies put things out there, Disney, Warner Bros and stuff, to get the buzz because they know the factor that YouTubers and other like platforms like TikTok, Instagram, talking about leaks actually had the impact on the movie and how well it did. Also, there is some information going around that the original Punisher from the Netflix series, John, my boy John, will be returning as Punisher, just like Charlie Cox did. Rumored to have filmed a scene for Moon Knight. Potentially, it was going to be a post-credit scene. It looks like the information and rumors about the Midnight Suns are getting teased and they are being built up, ready for the next phase. So, Ghost Rider will be part of the team. We know Mahershala Ali was teased to do with the Ebony Sword at the end of Eternals movie. So, it's fair to say they are releasing a Midnight Suns video game very, very soon. Potentially, this is linked, well, not linked, but you could say there's some intertwined connection there. So, it's looking like we are going to get the Moon Knight Suns. I really would prefer that to be a big-ass movie rather than these TV series. On Disney Plus, as much as I enjoyed WandaVision, Loki, I realistically prefer movies every time. 100% of the time, we prefer movies. So, this is a new rumor. I've not actually heard this rumor anywhere, but as we know, the Illuminati will appear in Doctor Strange 2, Into the Multiverse of Madness. So, we are hearing information that the 2005 version of Dr. Victor Von Doom, sorry, will make an appearance in a cameo role. So, that literally means it could be a snap your finger and Thanos will erase everything in the universe, even though he didn't need to if you've seen the ending of Eternals. Apparently, Dr. Doom will be in the Illuminati prison in a scene where it's just going to brush by him and he's not actually physically going to be talking or anything. You're just going to see him there and nod, which could be pretty cool if that is actually real. As I always give a disclaimer, guys, regardless to who this information is coming from, what scooper, what insider, unless it's verified information from Marvel or Disney, Disney's never going to reveal stuff, or unless you see it in a trailer, you have to take all this information with a pinch of salt. But I think everyone's forgetting what happened at the end of Loki. Kang the freaking Conqueror is coming. It really is. So as we know, Ant-Man 3 will have some connection to the multiverse because at the end he's like, you don't know what you've just done. And then at the end of WandaVision, Agatha's like, you don't know what you just done. And like, now we know what they've just done. Ironically, it's very ironic. So apparently, according to information, Kang is said to have a love interest in season 2 of Loki. As we know, they will be shooting season 2 of Loki in United Kingdom this coming summer. But Ant-Man and the Wasp, will that release before Loki season 2? Most likely. So it is going to be very interesting to see the timeline of Loki season 2 and where it correlates to obviously No Way Home, Doctor Strange 2, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, because they are all connected. But guys, if you're a Marvel fan at the moment, you must be excited. They're building up so much cool stuff. Kang the Conqueror ties to literally everything. Midnight Suns connection, Moon Knight. I really hope we get Midnight Suns. It's such a cool time to be a Marvel fan. There is so many cool tidbits. And yes, obviously these are tidbits we don't know. We can't confirm or verify if the information is true. But you've got to keep coming back to the Tobey Andrew stuff. That was fake news, right? And all these people that came back to my YouTube channel on the 17th of December to tell me how wrong I was for saying for literally the last year that Tobey and Andrew were in the movie. No one actually came back and said I was wrong. And I'm not saying I was the first person to say it because I wasn't, but I did get on the old Tobey and Andrew train pretty quick and it was right. So it is interesting now because of Tobey and Andrew, anything and everything is potentially possible in the future. So realistically, it's the rumor mill, the scoop mill. It's literally running freaking wild now because everyone's throwing their grenades at the wall and hoping someone gets blown up to a certain degree. You get my reference. You probably don't actually, but what I'm saying is every single rumor, you kind of have to kind of see how things play out, because just because something doesn't appear to be working or doesn't appear to be real doesn't mean it won't actually be real. So it's even harder to vet information now. Now, nothing in the title is going to have anything to do with spoilers realistically. As you know how I roll, but it's even harder now to vet things because Marvel has put the scared. They've scared some people. They've scared a bunch of creators to stop talking about leaks or else you won't get access to the red carpet event. Let's be honest, guys. We've all been... Okay, I've been to a few red carpet events, and let's be honest, guys, you've been to one, you've been to all. I wouldn't really let Disney trying to scare you. Don't you talk about them Doctor Strange 2 rumors, or else you're not coming to the Doctor Strange 2 red carpet event. All right, okay. I get your point, but it is interesting how it is harder to vet things now because less people are talking about leaks and rumors because they fear a lot. And also in the news, another widely industry expert, trusted source, Mr. Daniel RPK, also backs up the time, saying Doctor Strange 2 cameos will have 2 minutes of screen time. Expect few big cameos, but as we recently found out, the director Sammy Raimi himself doesn't even know if the movie is finished. Now, what I find interesting is all these Twitter people who have large followings, they've backed down as well. They're not openly talking about rumors and leaks as frequently as they were, which I do find that very strange that they've kind of backed down. So I didn't want to make a video of it, but yeah, the last from 50 Shades of Grey is to star in a spin-off Spider-Man and Madam Web, and that's fantastic. That tells us that Sony is ready to push forward with their Spideyverse on the Sony side, which yes, could include more Andrew, more Tobey, and potentially Miles Morales in the future. So according to RPK News, aka Daniel Rickman, he said the following on January the 25th. I've heard the plan stroke goal for Spider-Man 4 is to bring Miles Morales into the MCU. Peter Parker would meet him while shaken post No Way Home. Their bond over the course of the movie, and that literally lines up with a Reddit plot leak that I read about a week ago. So it is interesting, all this information. As I said, guys, I'm not like other creators. I would literally talk about 15 different things in one video, and then the title and thumbnail generally focuses on what I think is the main point of the video. So like always, guys, Andrew Garfield will return for TASM 3. He will get everything he wants, said the insider. What insider said that? Was that Warstu that said that literally straight after the movie came out? Am I the inside? No, I'm not the inside. I'm literally joking here, guys. So like always, guys, thank you very much for spending a few moments with me today. If you did, hashtag Team Warstu. I love the support I've been getting recently, guys. It really does mean the world to me. So like always, guys, subscribe to the channel if you can. Turn notifications on. Tell everyone you know about this channel. Share it. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu if you want to see the beautiful face behind that beautiful voice. And also check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. And I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.